Bruce Lee passed away at just 32 years old. Yet, the insight he uncovered about something as ordinary as water has the power to make you mentally unbreakable for the rest of your life. Now, I already know what you're thinking. Another video about Bruce Lee, right? But here's the truth most people never realize. Almost everyone completely overlooks the most important lesson he ever shared. It wasn't about fighting. It wasn't about speed, strength, or those lightning-fast punches. It was about something so simple a child could understand it, yet so deep that scientists and researchers are still trying to fully grasp it today. We're talking about water. Yes, water. And before you click away, let me ask you something. When was the last time you truly felt unbreakable? When problems didn't shake you? When rejection didn't hurt? When failure didn't define who you are? Bruce Lee discovered something that nearly every successful person understands, but almost nobody openly talks about. And the craziest part? It's right in front of you. It's flowing from your faucet every single day. What's even more fascinating is this. His daughter, Shannon Lee, revealed in her book how her father used this water philosophy to transform his life. From a struggling, unknown actor with no money into the most influential martial artist in history. And he did it in less than a decade, but that's only the beginning. Let's go back to 1971. Bruce Lee is sitting in his backyard in Hong Kong, watching his 6-year-old son, Brandon, playing with a garden hose. Water sprays out and hits a rock. It doesn't stop. It flows around it. It hits another obstacle. It slides under it. It gets blocked and somehow still finds a way through the smallest opening. That moment changed everything. At the time, Bruce was struggling deeply. Hollywood rejected him. To American audiences, he was too Chinese. To Chinese audiences, he was too American. Ever felt like you don't belong anywhere? But as he watched the water, something clicked in his mind. He grabbed his notebook, the same one his daughter would later discover decades after his death, and wrote down a realization. Be like water, making its way through cracks. Do not force, adapt, and you will find a way around or through. And here's where most people misunderstand. Bruce Lee wasn't talking about martial arts. He was talking about life itself. Think about the most successful person you know. Chances are they follow this principle, even if they don't consciously realize it. When they were told no, they didn't stop. They found another path. When doors closed, they looked for windows. When there was no road, they created one. But here's what becomes even more fascinating when you go deeper. Water doesn't just adapt, it transforms. A small stream can carve massive canyons over time. A steady drizzle can break apart solid stone. And the most incredible part? It does all of this without aggression, without force, without resistance. A behavioral psychologist from MIT, who spent over 15 years studying resilience, described something he calls water-like neural pathways. These are mental patterns that activate when we face challenges. But here's the problem. For about 90% of people, these pathways are blocked by rigid thinking. And the results of this research are striking. People who develop flexible, water-like thinking show dramatically higher stress tolerance, significantly better problem-solving abilities, and are far more likely to recover quickly from failure. But Bruce Lee went even further than this. Most people think being like water means being passive, avoiding conflict, going around problems instead of confronting them. That's not what he meant at all. Water is not weak. In fact, it is one of the most powerful forces on Earth. Here's a question to challenge your thinking. What's stronger, a diamond or water? Most people would say a diamond. But over time, water always wins. No matter how solid the obstacle is, water will eventually shape it, break it, or move around it. And that's exactly how Bruce Lee lived his life. When Hollywood rejected him, he didn't quit. He didn't complain. He didn't become bitter. He adapted. He created his own opportunities, produced his own films, built his own philosophy. But the real secret, the one that made him truly unbreakable, goes even deeper. In his private journals, something was revealed that he never shared publicly while he was alive. Bruce Lee didn't just study water. He practiced becoming it. Every single morning, before training, before eating, before anything else, he had a ritual. He called it emptying the cup. He would pour water from one container into another, carefully observing how it moved and repeat a phrase. Empty your mind. Be formless. Be shapeless, like water. And here's where it gets even more powerful. Modern neuroscience confirms that this kind of practice can literally reshape your brain. When you clear your mind like water, you activate what scientists call cognitive flexibility. Your brain stops getting trapped in fixed patterns. Instead of saying, "This is impossible," it begins to ask, "How can this be possible?" Think about the last time you faced something that felt impossible. What did you do? Most people do one of two things. They either give up, or they keep trying the same approach over and over again, hoping for a different result. Bruce Lee did neither. He adapted, he became water. Let's look at a real example. When Bruce was developing his martial art, Jeet Kune Do, traditional practitioners attacked him. They accused him of disrespecting centuries-old traditions. They challenged him. They tried to discredit him. Most people would argue, defend themselves, fight back verbally or physically, but Bruce didn't. He didn't waste energy trying to prove himself through words. He proved it through results. Instead of engaging in drama, he focused on what worked. And in doing so, he changed martial arts forever. Now here's how this applies directly to your life. A high-level performance coach who has worked with top executives for over 20 years once said, "The most successful individuals don't see obstacles as enemies. They see them as terrain." In other words, they navigate challenges instead of fighting them. This changes everything. Lost your job? Water doesn't complain about a rock in its path. It simply finds another direction. A relationship ended? Water doesn't stop flowing because one path collapsed. It creates a new one. Business failed? Water doesn't quit at a dam. It either builds pressure or finds another route. But here's the key point most people misunderstand. Being like water does not mean being weak. It does not mean being passive. And it certainly doesn't mean allowing others to take advantage of you. Water is gentle enough to support life, but powerful enough to destroy entire cities. The real power comes from combining persistence with adaptability. Bruce Lee demonstrated this in every area of his life. In film, he created opportunities when none were given. In martial arts, he tested everything and discarded what didn't work. In philosophy, he merged ideas from different cultures to form something entirely new. There's a story Shannon Lee shared that perfectly captures this mindset. Bruce was once challenged by a traditional kung fu master who wanted to embarrass him publicly. The fight would take place in front of a large audience. If Bruce won, his reputation would grow stronger. If he lost, his ideas would be dismissed entirely. Most people would either accept the challenge on the opponent's terms or back down. Bruce did something different. He accepted, but refused to play by rigid expectations. He didn't fight in a traditional way. He adapted. The fight ended in under 2 minutes, not because he overpowered his opponent, but because he moved fluidly, avoiding attacks until the other fighter exhausted himself. The audience expected a battle. What they witnessed instead was adaptability in its purest form. And here's something that might surprise you even more. Recent studies show that practicing flexible, water-like thinking for just 30 days can lead to measurable changes in the brain. Areas associated with stress and anxiety begin to shrink. Areas linked to creativity, resilience, and problem-solving grow stronger. So now the real question is, are you ready to become like water? Because this isn't just philosophy anymore. It's a practical approach you can apply immediately. Here's the truth Bruce Lee understood, and what Shannon Lee confirmed through years of research. Being like water isn't about perfection. It's about persistence. It's not about being the strongest. It's about being the most adaptable. Water doesn't judge obstacles. It doesn't care whether it's facing a pebble or a mountain. It simply keeps moving. And you can do the same. Faced rejection? Don't take it personally. Water doesn't get offended by rocks. It flows around them. Dealing with difficult people? Don't absorb their negativity. Move past it. Stay focused on where you're going. Bruce Lee lived a short life, but his ideas have influenced millions for over 50 years. Why? Because water is timeless. It's universal, and it cannot be broken. And here's the final insight. You are already made of water. More than half of your body is water. The strength you're looking for is already inside you. You just need to learn how to use it. So the next time life places an obstacle in front of you, don't ask, "Why is this happening to me?" Ask instead, "How can I move through this?" Don't try to destroy the obstacle. Become the force that shapes it. Because the real goal isn't to become unbreakable by being harder than everything around you. The real goal is to become unbreakable by being more adaptable than anything life throws your way. Be like water and watch everything change. The question isn't whether you can do it. The question is, are you ready to stop being the rock? and start becoming the river, your transformation begins now.